Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn, your vindication like the noonday sun. Psalms 37, 5, 6, NIV.
Today's topic might seem simple, but it holds deep and unexpected meanings. It's about the word yes. How often do we say it, and how seldom do we ponder its power and consequences? Sometimes it's worth drawing inspiration from pop culture, which, though it bombards our emotions and can sometimes shake healthy views, occasionally slips unexpected, uplifting inspiration into our lives. I'm talking about the movie Yes Man, starring Jim Carrey. It's not just a comedy or a series of unfortunate events, but scenes that, aside from some outrageous metaphors, make us reflect and ponder our own lives. It's a subtle yet provocative manifesto about openness to life, bringing a smile and a tear of emotion, and making us reflect on how much we let fears and limitations dictate the terms and lower the emotional comfort of our lives. Carl Allen, the main character, is an example of someone stuck in the safe zone of no. We all know it, the fear of the unknown, certain people, failure, or even ridicule. It's as if we build invisible walls around ourselves meant to protect us, but in reality, they become a prison. The Bible in Proverbs 3, 5, 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." But how many of us actually practice this trust? How often do we close doors before ourselves instead of opening them wide and seeing what life has to offer? Carl, pushed by a motivational charlatan to say yes to everything that comes his way, unexpectedly finds joy and meaning in his life. It's as if he suddenly discovered that the key to happiness lies in taking risks and being open, not in controlling every moment. This is a moment that should make us all reflect. Are we, like Carl, limiting ourselves on our own accord? Are we suppressing our potential because we're afraid of rejection, failure, or simply the unknown? What if we dared to take a risk like Carl? What do we have to lose? Another boring Saturday in front of the TV? Or a peaceful but monotonous day that we will go through, but in defensive fear of stepping into the unknown? Isn't it sometimes better to risk and fail than to never try and wonder what might have happened? What if we add a divine element to modern self-improvement philosophies? In Philippians 4:13 it says, "I can do all things through Him who strengthens me." This is not just an empty phrase. It's a challenge to live life to the fullest, even if it means facing our deepest frustrations. There's also another, less obvious aspect of this yes. It seems that saying yes is simple, but the real challenge comes when we have to say yes to difficult, unpleasant, or painful things as well. Are we ready to accept every lesson that life brings? Can we find meaning even in difficult experiences, believing that everything has its purpose in God's plan? In Psalm 37:5, we hear, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will do this." This means that our yes is not an act of naivety, but a deep faith that we are part of something greater. In the face of global challenges like climate change, poverty, pandemics, or social inequalities, we may feel helpless. In the face of personal challenges like the death or incurable illness of a loved one, the breakdown of a relationship, or the loss of a life's work, we may feel desperate and powerless. But this is not the time to retreat, to close ourselves off in the safe zone of no. This is the time for a bold yes that says, yes, I can make a difference. Yes, I can take action. Yes, I can trust that my small steps have significance in the greater divine plan. It's time for a yes that life goes on, and we must courageously move forward. Let our yes be an act of rebellion against stagnation and passive acceptance of what is. Let it be a show of courage and readiness to accept everything that life has to offer, both the good and the challenging. Because, as Jeremiah says in the 29th chapter of his book, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Dear sisters and brothers, let our lives become an inspiration for others, proof that we can live life to the fullest, that it's worth taking risks, that it's worth saying yes. Let this word open new doors for us each time and lead us to interesting and enriching experiences and to God's peace. May God bless us all during this wonderful Sunday time and beyond.